Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I'm doing this new kind of content kind of thing. Well, not completely new content, but this new kind of series thing where I read your guys' stories, like any kind of stories, literally completely anonymous, by the way. And I just kind of react to them and share them. So thank you so much if you submitted a story. I really appreciate it. I just like watching content like this, so I was like, why don't I do it? And it's weird, I feel like I haven't filmed in ages because I pre-filmed loads, so now I haven't filmed in ages, but hey guys. Okay, so let's just get into it. Okay, so the first story is, the other weekend, my friends and I went to Walmart to muck around. We pushed each other around in carts, tried on double D bras, and tried one ridiculous outfit. I think it meant on. Then we went to the phone section and set an alarm on each one for 8 p.m. We ran away, but long story short, we got kicked out. You know what? I've actually never done that. I mean, the bras bit I did. I think everyone's done that though, like gone to a store and like tried on big bras. But you know what? The alarm bit I've never done, but that sounds quite fun. Did like a security guard kick? I've never been kicked out of a store either, I don't think. I know like some of my friends have, but yeah, like sorry, I just found it quite funny. But I want to go to Walmart, and two, I don't know how I've never been kicked out of a store, to be honest. Not that I've done anything bad, but yeah, I think everyone experienced that once in their lifetime, and it's something that you just kind of have to laugh at or you'll cry. You know, I mean, it's not that big of a deal really, but unless you get banned for life, that's. But okay, so next story. By the way, these reactions will probably get better each video I do, just because it's the first time I've done them, so yeah. Okay, so next story. The other weekend, my friends and I went to Walmart to muck around. Hang on, I just read that. Okay, next story actually this time. So, when I was younger, I had two goldfish. The one called Daisy always nibbled the other one, Sophia's tail, until one day Sophia had like half a tail left and she died shortly after. We bought 6 new zebrafish from the pet shop so Daisy wouldn't be lonely. For context, zebrafish are like 1/6 of the size of an adult goldfish. And I was so happy and excited to look after them. The morning after, I woke up to go feed the new fishes, but I could only find 3 zebrafish. 3. Daisy had eaten half of our new fish. Sad face. I'm sorry, I've never heard of anything like that. I'm sorry. I hope you've got some nice fish now. I think everyone as a kid seems to have fish, like not food, but like as in pet fish. I think it's just quite an easy pet that you can get your kids that the kids don't really have to look after, like because parents can just chuck some food in there. But I'm sorry. I hope you've got some nice fish and Daisy is okay. Cute name for a fish, by the way. I'm really sorry, like genuinely, this sounds like so unsympathetic, but I'm sorry. I hope you've got some fish. Comment down below if you've ever had fish. I used to have like 6 fish, I think, and then I never really noticed that when they died. I just kind of came downstairs. My dad dealt with it, I think, before I woke up. He flushed them down the toilet, I found out now. But we still have one. We put it in my granddad's pond, and now it's like this big. It was a goldfish. But I've never seen a zebrafish. I don't know what it looks like. I probably have, but I just didn't know it was a zebrafish. So I'm going to look at that after the video. I'm sure they're beautiful, but I'm sorry about Daisy. Is Daisy doing good? I'm sorry. Okay, third story. I was sitting at the beach and a girl who we will call Kate walked past me to get onto her boat. Quick side note, I don't have a boat, but it would be cool to have one. It would be. Sorry, I don't know why I did that like that. It would be. But anyway, she completely ignored me and got onto her boat. On the way back past me, when she was done, she said hello, and I was caught off guard, and I said like, hey, how are you? Well, another girl walked up behind me and was like, hey, Kate. And I was like, oh, shoot. She wasn't talking to me. I sat alone awkwardly while they hugged each other and started talking. That's happened to. That is honestly the worst thing. Like, what do you even do in those situations? Like, genuinely, it happened to me the other day. Like, honestly, I went to a school trip, as you know, because I like didn't post, and then I commented like, sorry guys, but I still don't know what to do in those situations. If you know what to do, comment, because that is the most awkward situation, especially when you reply. I don't know how many times it's actually happened to me where I've replied. It's just when you like wave. It happened to me a couple of times the other day, actually. I always now, when someone waves at me, I have to look behind me to make sure they're waving at me, and they're like, why do you look behind you? And I'm like, just to make sure you weren't waving at someone else, because honestly, I don't think they really care, but oh my god, it's so awkward. I mean, a couple of times I've waved at someone and then they've waved and I've like, I didn't really care, but it just feels embarrassing. But I'm sure they remember it as something funny and like don't really care. Yeah, good luck. I hope, I think it's something that you'll get over, you know? Like, if you're really embarrassed about it, you'll get over it at some point, you know? And it'll be just like a funny story soon, you know? Yeah, that is really awkward when that happens. Never know what to say. Okay, fourth story? Yeah, fourth. Okay, not a really long story, but today I was at the bus stop and there was a smashed egg on the floor. No idea why. And the sun was so hot it was cooking on the pavement. What is going on here? I've seen those like YouTube videos where like they crack an egg or like put cookies in their car, like cookie dough, and see if it can cook. I didn't know that could actually happen because every time I've watched it, they've like completely failed and flopped. But that's pretty cool that actually happened. I love reading these. They're so random. I did read these before the video because I'm impatient. But it like a fried egg, like it was fully cooking. Oh my god, that's kind of cool. And I wonder what it was doing there. Did you think someone like left it there and then they were gonna come check back if it was there? Like if it was like cooked? I wonder why. Like I would look at things and I really want to know why it was there, like why it happened, but you know. Don't know. But I would also like to say, sorry, this is really random, but the Google Docs to submit your stories will be in the description below, so if you want to submit them, I'd really appreciate that. And the other videos will probably be longer. I just didn't have enough stories, so yeah. But yeah, feel free to submit your stories. Okay. So this story is so embarrassing. It's hilarious now to think back. I love those stories where it's like, it's funny now, but at the time it was just not funny. I have quite a few of them. I might do a story just telling a video of telling my stories because I have quite a few. So I was walking into class and it was really crowded around the door. I hate when that happens because it's like, is this my class? I moved over towards the wall, attempting to get out of people's way, and I turned to the corner to get into my classroom. Well, let's just say I didn't go far. Before I knew it, I had bashed my head into the corner of a brick wall. Yes, you heard correctly. I walked into a wall. My head started bleeding and I had to go home. So that's my story. Oh god, your head fully started bleeding. That sounds painful. Also, what's a brick wall doing in your school? Like, I understand like the outside, but in the classroom? I've never seen that. I sound so judgmental right now, sorry. I'm not judging, but oh my god. Fully started bleeding. Did anyone look at you and like try to help you? I think they should have rules about how crowded it should be, or just let you go into that so you avoid that. I hope you're okay. I mean, it seems like it was quite a while ago, and the fact you'll be able to type this and find it funny shows it was okay. It's so awkward when you like hurt yourself in front of people because you want to cry. You're holding it back and then everyone's like, are you okay? And that's when you want to cry and then you stop crying. It's just embarrassing. Like the other day on my school trip, you know Jake's ladder, it's like a ladder that gets higher and higher and higher, like further apart. And I just started crying at the top because you had to like jump to the next pole and I'm quite short. So like having to jump for the next pole was freaking me out. So I just started crying going, can I come down? But you know what? At least you look back at it now and you can laugh about it. I hope you're okay and it didn't do too much damage, but oh dear. Oh god. We have a mixed bag of stories today, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry it's a bit short. Please submit your story and I'll see you next video. Bye. Thank you.